right, we are live. What is going on? My name is Vince Reed. For those of you who have no idea who I am, and for whatever reason I showed up in your news feed, how are you? Nice to meet you. Today I have some important information I'm going to share with you, especially if you are running any type of advertisements on social media. If you're running ads on Facebook, if you're running ads on Twitter, if you're running ads on Instagram, even if you're running YouTube ads or Google ads, this information is definitely for you. I'm going to be breaking down the 3 mistakes, that people make. More importantly, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips to lower your lead costs and increase conversions. All right, now the information I'm going to share with you will work for you. Now, I don't care if you're getting leads at $3. I'm going to show you how to cut that in half. I don't care if your conversion rates are 50%. I'm going to teach you how to improve even that. All right, so definitely watch this video if you're running ads on anything. Now, if you're thinking about running ads, I highly advise you to watch this video to the very end as well. Now, as you can see, I have my notes. I'm going to be covering a lot of information. I say give me, let's say, 30 minutes or so. We should be able to knock it all out. But I guarantee you, if selling products and services online is important to you, this information is definitely going to help you. All right, so let's dive into the information. Now, I'm going to basically spare you my story and all the accolades and all that stuff. I'm sure if you go online, you can kind of do some research on me. Maybe I'll share some of that information as we get going throughout this presentation. I want to dive right into the concept so you understand how you can lower your lead costs and increase conversions. All right, so here's the deal. All right, whenever I get people that come to me, they always want to come to me and say, Vince, we know that you're the lead guy. I have a book called Internet Traffic and Leads. People always come to me for information about marketing and obviously getting more traffic to their website. And the first thing that I basically do is kind of figure out how long they've been doing it. I've been doing this for over a decade. So I've seen it all. I've tried everything. And a lot of times, it isn't what it always seems. So the first reason, I should say, people don't get their lead cost as low as possible and they don't see an increase in conversion is simple. It's pretty much in experience. All right? They pretty much don't have enough experience at running ads from the very beginning. All right? So let me give you an example. How many of you woke up today, out of mid-sleep, and I don't know, you were laying there at night and you woke up and you're like, I got to go run over to Facebook and buy a product. Comment right now and let me know if that's you. If you wake up and you're like, I got to go buy something on social media. All right? Never in the history, in social media, has anyone ever woke up and said, I've got to go on social media and buy. It's never happened on Instagram. It's never happened on Facebook. And it never happens on Twitter. Any social media site. Now, it may happen on Google and it may happen on YouTube because people are actually searching for things specific to buy. You see, search marketing is different from social media advertising. All right? So social media advertising is interruption marketing. All right? It's interruption marketing. So what I want to do is I'm going to give you a couple of examples. All right? So the only difference between you seeing this video right now on social media and you seeing a billboard when you're driving down the street are the ways that we can filter what is seen on social media. So let me give you an example. Imagine this is a giant billboard, all right? Now imagine you're driving down the street and you see this billboard, all right? Now you drive down the street each and every day and you see hundreds, if not thousands of billboards, but you only notice a few, if any at all. And that's because when you're driving down the street, there's no filter. You're going to see whatever billboard is showing on that street. The advantage of social media, and the reason it's interruption marketing, is we get the ability to place these billboards, these ads, in front of people on social media. But here's the good part. We have the ability to filter who sees this billboard. So I teach lead generation, right? So I have the ability to basically say anyone driving down the street, for example, my street would be the news feed that you're watching this video in right now. So that would be the street that you're driving down. I have the ability to put whatever I want in front of individuals who see me on social media. Now I could say I only want people that are 21 to 55 and I only want males who love sports. You can't do that when you're driving down the street and the billboard is showing. So the advantage of social media interruption marketing is the fact that we have the ability to put this billboard, which interrupts people. Some of you may have just stumbled onto this video and you were on social media just looking to see what your friends and family were doing, but you're here and you want to know how to lower your lead costs and how to increase conversions. So one of the reasons people don't lower their lead costs and they don't improve conversions is because they don't understand the platform in itself. They treat social media like it's direct response marketing. So for example, they treat your newsfeed as if you were looking for this video. A lot of you here are like, who the heck is this guy and why am I watching this? You were not looking for this video. Now, hopefully, if you have a business and you're running ads, you're watching it because this is gonna help you. Okay, trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to know how to cut your lead costs in half and you're gonna understand how to improve conversions dramatically, all right? So inexperience is one of those things that it can be talked about. It's kind of like when you hear stories from your parents and they tell you all this stuff and as a kid you don't pay any attention to it until it happens to you and you go, oh, that's what my parents told me. Same thing with marketing. And for whatever reason, everyone thinks they have all the answers, but it really starts with understanding the platform. All right, so do me a favor, hit the like button and comment, okay, if that makes sense. Understanding that social media is interruption marketing. No one was looking for what it was that we have to offer. It's our job to basically leverage the filters and put out information and do a good job of filtering the people that are watching it. So for example, when we started this video, I said, okay, this video is for individuals who are running ads on social media. Okay, if you are running ads on any type of platform, I'm gonna teach you how to lower your lead costs and how to increase conversions. If not, you should jump off this video. Okay, that was my way of basically letting people know exactly basically what they were gonna get in this video. All right, now I wanna share with you guys another example. This is really important as we get into more of the meat of this training. All right, so, you know, I create a lot of products online. I've created literally over 100 plus digital products on the internet that sell 24/7, 365, even on Christmas and Thanksgiving. So one of the things I love to do is when I wake up, check my inbox, and there's typically more money in my bank account than what I went to sleep that night with. So that's a really powerful feeling to know that you can leverage advertising to do that. So I have a lot of students. We've got a community where I teach and train this stuff each and every day. And I get people that reach out to me. So I have a student and he pretty much was creating a course in real estate, all right? So he was basically selling products to real estate agents. Now, he was getting leads for $10 a lead, all right? So he had a product and he was basically targeting agents. And he was getting leads for $10. And he was making money. It was profitable. And it was cool. And what was interesting about it was he found out that I had a similar course that I was selling to agents. All right, now he had no idea what my numbers were if I was getting $10 leads. All he knew was that in 1 week, that course generates literally $60,000 a month. Okay, just one course that runs on complete autopilot targeting agents. Now his numbers weren't quite where ours was, but he was making money, 10, 15 grand a month. So he came to me, he's like, Vince, I have a course, I'm targeting agents, I'm getting $10 leads, I'm making money. What is it that I'm doing? How can I get better results? And I said, well, thanks for coming. I got some answers for you. Not only based off of experience, but I actually have a similar course. So this, what I'm about to share with you, is an example of inexperience. Right? Because I can say that you don't have experience, but what does that actually mean? All right, so here was just one tip that I can tell you. So let's say this bubble represents everybody on Facebook who is into real estate. All right, so if you go and you run an ad, which all of you who are watching this, I'm assuming, are running some sort of ad. So imagine going in and targeting people that have an interest in real estate. Now, what a lot of people believe when they go and they run ads on social media is that everybody in this audience, which could be, let's just say it's 5 million people, we'll just make that up, which could be probably more, who are into real estate, he's running his product and he's targeting those individuals, getting leads at $10 and making money with his course. All right, 5 million people, all right? Now, so I look at this and I say, okay, that's great. So what can we do to lower your cost per lead and increase conversions? All right, so the first thing I would tell them is that just because it says that there are 5 million people that are interested in real estate does not mean that all 5 million of these individuals are actually agents or would be interested in your products and services. All right, now the biggest part that people go wrong is understanding ad types, the types of ads that you can run. All right, so what he was doing was he was running a conversion ad, meaning he was targeting all 5 million of these people, doing a conversion ad to sell his course, okay, which was working. But here's the deal, and this is just one example. Okay, there's a much smaller subset of individuals who he could be targeting with an entirely different ad type, okay, that would actually get him better results. So for example, when I say ad type, again, I'm assuming all of you are running ads. There's conversion ads, there's engagement ads, there's video view ads. There's all types of different types of ads. So for example, you could actually target job titles and target actual realtors. And these would be people who in their profile said they were actually agents. All right? Now, I got a question for you. Go ahead and comment below if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay. What is the best type of ad to run to these two audiences? All right, now let's say that this audience had 200,000 people that we know Facebook is saying are realtors because they actually put it in their newsfeed and they have it listed as job title. So what's the best type of ad? So you've got conversion ads, you've got engagement ads, you've got video view ads. These are all different types of ads, all right? So the thing that this individual did, which took the lead cost from 10 down to between $1 and $3 leads, was simply change his target interest group and change his ad type from conversion to video view ads, targeting the individuals who actually say they are agents. Let me give you an example. Video view ads cost you 1 penny, okay? Probably between 1 to maybe 3 cents a view, all right? So here's the deal. Why am I playing around when I'm selling a course targeting agents, targeting individuals who say they're into real estate, when I could go right to the source and target individuals who actually in their profile said that they were an agent? And I could do it for 1 penny, okay? So immediately, by one simple shift, okay, this individual was able to lower their lead cost, okay, and improve conversions. Okay, this is an example of inexperience with advertising. All right, so do me a favor and comment, let me know if you're getting value, and we're gonna basically move on to the next point. All right, so ad type plays a huge part. Ad type and interest, who you're targeting. Okay, a lot of people just go, they put one ad up and they expect to get results. All right, so I'm gonna grab some water and I want you to ask yourself, are you guys doing this right? Are you running ads right now and are you doing this? Are you thinking this process through as you're running ads? All right, let's get into the second point here. I actually have a screen over here so I can see some of your comments. Appreciate all the love. Hit the like button and also make sure you like the page, okay, wherever you're watching this. Like the page because I often go live like this and give this kind of information. All right, give me 1 second. Awesome, I see all the feedback, I appreciate it. This stuff can actually make dramatic changes in your business. This is why people's ads don't work, guys. All right, so let's move on to the next part. Let's see here, I got all my notes. All right, so here's the deal. After you get past the inexperienced part and you start understanding who you're gonna target, what type of ad type you're gonna use, okay, the next thing you have to realize is this point which was taught from like the very beginning of marketing. All right, so number 2, it's pretty much the number of touches. All right, the number of touches. How many times is that individual who's interested in your product or service seeing what it is that you have to offer? So you'll notice a lot of the successful entrepreneurs, online marketers out there, they leverage a lot of retargeting, and we're gonna talk about that. And I remember, you know, back when I was in real estate, I used to be in real estate years ago, we would do direct mail, and they would say that you need to mail a person 7 to 11 times before they even buy from you. Now, most people fail with their ads because they expect they expect to go put up an ad, have a complete stranger that you interrupted, see your ad, and then all of a sudden just buy from you on the very first time. And then they come to you and they go, oh, my conversions are terrible, this isn't working. Okay, and that's because they don't understand number of touches. All right, so, you know, with me, everything that I do, there's always a plan. I tell people all the time, it's not about setting up an ad, it's about the strategies behind the ad. Okay, for me, everything that I do, there's always a strategy behind it, including like you watching this video right now, all right? So for example, okay, you watching this video right now, there are individuals that have watched this video, this live stream to this point. Okay, when I run ads to individuals that have watched this video, the individuals that have watched to this point are gonna see something completely different than individuals who basically clicked on the video in the very beginning or started watching the ad from the beginning. They're gonna see something entirely different. All right, and that's the beauty of advertising today, that you can strategically place specific types of information in front of individuals. All right, so for example, with Facebook, and some of you may know this if you're running ads, but do you actually use this strategy? You can target individuals who have viewed 25% of your video, 50% of your video. All right, so imagine right now that there are people and they don't know Facebook advertising. You guys are watching this, you probably understand marketing, but let's say they don't understand it. Anyone that's watched up to this point, I think it's clear that I know a little bit of something about marketing and lead generation. But if you've watched 25% of this video versus 50% of this video, okay, which is going to be the better lead long term, right? If we keep in mind what we talked about in terms of people needing to see your information 7 to 11 times, obviously someone that's watched a lot longer. But with social media, you can go even further. You can basically build an audience of people that watch 75% of your video, all the way up to 90%. I think it's 95 or 90%. All right, so these are things that you can basically scale. Now, in the description of this live stream, I'm sure I have a link, okay? When people click on that link, it'll take them to a website. So I can build audiences of basically people that hit the page, so page views, all right? Now this is more advanced, but are you building separate audiences on everything that an individual does, all right? So let me give you an example. This video, as I said, everything's a strategic plan. Individuals that see this video based off where they see it, they're gonna see something different. All right, someone who didn't watch it, who clicked off of it right away, they may not see anything else from me. That's going to save me a lot more money because I'm never going to be advertising to people who would never even be interested in my products or services. Does that make sense? All right, so this is very important because this right here is what's going to really cut your lead cost in half. All right, so for example, if we go back to inexperience, and we talk about video views, this individual for pennies is going to be able to target individuals who are interested in his product and service and build an audience. Okay, do you think that that audience are going to be more people that are going to watch a larger percentage of his video? So if he can build that audience of people that watch a larger percent of his video and then remain in front of them with additional ads offering his products and his services and his course, okay, he's going to be able to improve conversions and obviously lower his lead costs. Okay, that's the example. So the reason this is important is it's going to lower your costs and it allows you to stay in front of the individual over and over and over again. So, it was funny. I forget where I was, but I think I was at a wedding and someone was talking about like were getting stuff for the wedding, like some shoes or something, and they were on Amazon and they clicked on it and then they started seeing the shoes like on social media and they're like, how do they do that? And I was like, that's retargeting. They were like blown away by that idea. Think about when that happens to you, even if you know what retargeting is. It's like, man, they're following me. But so many marketers, they have terrible conversion rates, lead costs way too high, people aren't buying because they're not leveraging this. All right, so make sure you stay in front of your customer forever, okay? Not just, one time, stay in front of them forever. So do me a favor, comment and let me know, okay, if you're doing this. Okay, let me know if you're actually implementing this strategy by staying in front of them, understanding the number of touches. Okay, you should be staying in front of them. If a person is doing certain things, okay, imagine this. Imagine building an audience of people that watch 95% of your video, then spending like $10 doing a video view ad marketing to them. That's going to be inexpensive because you know those individuals are interested. So you're going to be able to spend less selling your products to this audience versus this audience, if that makes sense. Okay, this is how you're going to lower your cost per lead. If you're getting value, go ahead and hit the like button. I see all the love. Appreciate you guys. Awesome. How are we doing back there? Feedback good? Got the team back there. Awesome. All right, so let's see. We got some more. Okay, we're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up. All right, so let's move into the most important part, which you guys probably love, and that's the making money part. All right, so we all want to make money. That's why we're here. All right, so we're talking about 3 tips. For those of you just jumping on, if you missed it, make sure you go back and you watch the recording. But we're talking about 3 tips to lower your lead costs and increase conversion. So now we're going to move into the conversion side. All right, I want to talk to you guys about conversion because, I've been doing this a long time, okay? And here's the deal. I'll tell you this. Something that used to really frustrate me when I was like, young in the game, I always could get more leads than my competitors. And I have a lot of people who I run ads for, and I see their number. So I know what's good. And a lot of times people think something is good, but it's really not that good, I guess compared to how we generate leads. Maybe good for them, but they don't know any different. But the reason I'm sharing this with you is because, conversions, it's so important to understand the psychological aspect of marketing. So getting back to me generating leads and what used to frustrate me, I used to generate so many leads and then I would get less sales than individuals that were generating like a quarter of the leads of what I was generating. So just because you generate a lot of leads doesn't mean you're going to make more money. And I learned that the hard way. So that's why I want to teach you guys point number 3. We're going to talk about conversions. All right, this is important. All right, again, hit the like button, comment if you're getting value. Is this stuff useful for you, especially if you're running ads? Use these strategies, you're going to crush it. All right, so I believe, okay, there's one thing you need to focus on if you want to improve conversions right now. All right, there's one thing, and that one thing is understanding scarcity. Understanding scarcity, all right? Now, here's the deal. It's human nature. Most people are going to wait to the last minute to do pretty much everything. Okay, like for example, every month when you pay your electric bill or your phone bill, do you pay it right when the bill comes in, or do you wait till like a day or two before it's due? Okay, ask yourself. Go ahead and comment yes or no, do you wait to the last minute? All right, so for example, let's say you put on a few extra pounds over a course of 6 months. Most people wait until it's too late. They go in the mirror and they go, how the heck did this happen? And then they want to go make a change versus noticing, oh, I put on a pound this week. I need to watch my diet the next week, okay? It's just human nature. People don't do anything unless they're forced to do it. I mean, it's everything. Taxes, right? A lot of people hate taxes. What do? They wait till whatever the day is. What's the date taxes always due? I always do it early. I love getting it done. And you guys know the date. It's like the 15th of April or something like that. It's like people go crazy on the day. And I'm like, why don't people go do it? Like, I get it done like immediately so I could just be done with it and focus on the next year. Now, understanding that, okay, you have to understand scarcity. So if you can include scarcity in the way you make your offers, you will improve conversions dramatically. All right, so for example, I've got an online coaching community. Okay, it's called iLeaders. All right, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about it in a second. But right now, it's closed, okay? And it's a coaching community, and if you got value from like what you're watching right now, what we do right now is like 10 times more intense inside the iLeaders community. I mean, we go extremely deep. But it's closed. We don't let everyone in. One, I want to focus on the members that are in there. And number two, I realize that if I just left it open, people will go, I'll get in later. And they'll miss important data, like we're talking about right now, how to lower your lead costs and increase conversions. And then they wait until it's too late to where their business is going out of business and they want to get in, and I say it's closed. All right, so we open and we close iLeaders maybe once every month or every couple months. We'll reopen it and we'll open it up for like a weekend. All right, and it's crazy how many people join. We'll get more people that'll join in a couple of days than had we left it all month. And we go, why is that? Because people do not move unless there is some scarcity involved. All right. So what I want to do is give you a couple of examples of how you can actually do this. So if you're running products, I don't care what it is, whatever you're selling, if it's a product or service, you're selling something to someone who has a need for it. So here's an example. What you can do is you can do webinars. And this is why you got a lot of people teaching webinars. All right, they put a product together, they sell it on a webinar, that way you have the attention of your audience, and then you can make the offer and they have to get it on that webinar. All right, so that's one way that you can do it. Another thing you can do is just basically open and close your cart. Okay, that's what we do with iLeaders. Okay, so right now it's currently closed. All right, so that will get people to basically take action. Now, let me give you a couple tips while I'm thinking about this. Okay, don't manipulate this process. So what I mean by that is, like, iLeaders is closed. There's a way to get in, but when we give people a way to get in, it's like we only give them 24 hours to do it, right? And then it's closed, and then we'll reopen it to people on our list. And what I mean by that is, like, that's literally the way that we do it. Okay, so it's not like there's a backdoor way that people can keep getting in and we say it's closed. So make sure that you're doing it on the up and up and people understand. So another thing you can do is you can have like countdown timers. Okay, you can have countdown timers on your pages. And with all the tools out there now, you can like use things. For example, we use a software. It's called Deadline Funnel. Is that what the software's called? It's called Deadline Funnel. And basically, you could have countdowns on the page. And if they don't take action, it will literally block and not let a person in. And we use that on iLeaders. So in a second, I might show you how you can get in. You'll have 24 hours, but you literally have 24 hours. If you don't, it's closed until we reopen it. But that's an example of how you can add scarcity to improve conversions. All right? Sounds so basic, okay? But it's crazy how people don't do it. So if you use just those 3 tips, okay, just the 3 tips I shared with you, okay, you're going to get a lower lead cost and you're going to improve conversions. All right? So here's the deal, okay? How many of you guys would like to be part of iLeaders and would want me to coach you and help you get more leads and teach you strategies and help you with conversions and all that good stuff. Go ahead and comment and type in yes if that's something that you'd like. If you'd like for me to actually help you, lower your lead costs and improve conversions and a lot more. All right? If that's you, stay tuned. Stick around right now. I have some added bonuses I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about iLeaders and how you can actually get in either now or later when we reopen it. If not, jump off, use those strategies, have a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. But I got some extra bonuses I'm going to share here real quick with you. All right? So iLeaders is essentially a Facebook community. All right? So let me just kind of write this down. So I help you generate leads, and we as entrepreneurs are leaders. Okay, that's where we came up with the name. All right, so the biggest part about iLeaders is our community. All right, our community is amazing. So we've got awesome entrepreneurs in there. I mean, the best marketers in the world are a part of it. And I mean, it's crazy. People will fire off a question inside of our private Facebook group, and people will just hit them back with what to do. I mean, it's got to the point where I don't even have to chime in. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I wanted to help, and everyone's helping everyone. It's pretty cool. But that's just one aspect of it. The biggest part that I love about it are the 2 coaching sessions that we do like this every single month. All right? So we have a business session. All right, we have a business session that we do every single month. And it pretty much lasts, I'd say, 2 to 3 hours. So this is a few minutes. We've gone like a few minutes in this video. The business session will be 2 to 3 hours. So let me give you an example. All right, so this right here is a 2 Comma Club award. All right, so this plaque, kudos to ClickFunnels. Shout out. How many of you guys are part of ClickFunnels? I am part of the ClickFunnels cult. I admit it. And my buddy Russell, so proud of everything he's done there. But this is my 2 Comma Club plaque. I'm very, very proud of it. And if you guys don't know what this is a plaque that's given out to individuals who use ClickFunnels to build funnels that make over $1 million or more. All right. So in the beginning, I told you I wasn't gonna, talk about all these things that I did. So I guess I'll start bragging a little bit now. But that 2 Comma Club funnel, we've been able to do multiple times and build profitable 7-figure businesses over and over and over again. And I teach a lot of these concepts inside of iLeaders. So let me give you an example of how I could show you how to do that and how you'd want to be a part of iLeaders to learn how to make millions of dollars online. So let me give you an example. So I create digital products. It's one of the ways I make money. So I sell products in a variety of different niche markets. I mentioned earlier I have a real estate course. That one does anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000 a week on some occasions when we turn it up. All right, so it just runs on autopilot. It's an automated webinar. So I'm constantly creating digital products to sell online, solving problems. If you can solve problems, you can make money on the internet. So I have a new idea that I'm going to be doing. In fact, tonight we have our business mastery session tonight. I'm going to be basically going over a new 7-figure product. All right, so I have an idea of a 7-figure product that I want to create. Okay, it's a mass market product. I've never really created a lot of mass market products. And what I mean by mass market, it's a product that could be sold to pretty much anyone. Most of the products I create are pretty niche products, like the real estate course, the Facebook ads course, the YouTube ads course, people that are using those platforms. So in the business mastery session, okay, inside of our community, I will basically for 2 to 3 hours over the next few months, walk them through me creating that actual product, how I outline the product, how I create it, how I do everything to basically come up with the idea and the concept. And they can literally watch me do that and go do it themselves. All right? Now we do one of those a month. Okay? And the second one we do is a marketing mastery session. Can't spell. Marketing mastery session. All right. Now what we'll do in the marketing one is I'll go back in and show you the marketing tactics that I use to sell those products. Now, I might show them how I'm marketing iLeaders. I might show them how I'm running ads to this course. But more importantly, I break down their businesses as well. All right? So we'll have sessions where I'll take their business and break down the business that they're in and do this and show them how to make it profitable. And then we'll dive on the mastery session. I'll go into their business and then go over the marketing for them and their business. All right. So that's just 2 examples of what happens inside of iLeaders. This is the core, the community, the Facebook community, and the 2 sessions. All right. Now here's the deal. There's a link in the description of this video. Okay. Now I definitely highly advise you to go to that link, click on it. Okay, it will give you access for 24 hours if this is your first time watching me or seeing this video. Okay, if not, definitely either way, get on the list, and when I send an email out and we open it, take action, because the best part about this is they're all archived. You have your own members area, all right? So that's something cool. And by the way, if anybody that is in iLeaders is watching this, comment and let everyone know how awesome iLeaders is. We absolutely love it. All right, now here's the best part. Okay, here's the best part. Okay, the community is priceless, but this part right here is what takes it over the top. Okay, you pretty much get all my marketing courses for free. Okay, that's the bonus. Okay, so as long as you're a member, you get all my marketing courses, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Twitter ads, ads on anything you can think of. If you want traffic, you're going to get access to all the courses for free as long as you are a member. So we're really excited about that. And they're in your members area, or have access to them immediately. But you're getting started for me to help you with your business, for me to help you with your marketing and be part of the business mastery sessions. And you just got a sneak peek of how one is on this training. All right? So there's a few things I want to kind of share with you guys before I let you go. And again, for those of you who take action, okay, you got 24 hours if this is your first time to get in. Okay, go ahead and check that out. But, you know, this information that I'm sharing with you isn't something that I learned last week. I didn't buy a course 2 months ago, and now I'm the ad guru. As you can see, I've done, you know, pretty well for myself. Lead generation, it's my passion, it's my life. You know, this book, Internet Traffic and Leads, make sure you get your copy on Amazon. Actually, better yet, when you become an iLeaders member, we'll send you out one of these for free as well. How about that? Okay, how about that? We'll send you out a copy of the book for free. So, you know, this stuff, it works. I mean, it's one of the reasons we've been, you know, featured in the Huffington Post. You know, that was really a big dream of ours. You know, one of our, some of our concepts are there. And, you know, we're in a movie. It was a movie called Inspired by 11. It was myself and 10 other entrepreneurs. I never thought that I'd be in a film. I was the only lead generation, quote unquote, guru in that bunch. These are the strategies that I share inside of this community. And I want you to be a part of it. All right, so do me a favor, hit the like button and comment if this is exciting to you and if you got value from this video. All right? And last but not least, okay, I'll leave you guys with this. Okay? This stuff is exciting. I mean, a lot of times people feel like making money on the internet or, you know, making millions, it's a myth, it's not true. This is proof, guys. I mean, they thoroughly go through your information to make sure the numbers are right. We do it time and time and time again. And if you're struggling with your marketing and your business, okay, it comes down to these things. If you can get your lead costs down, you can invest more and double your leads immediately. In fact, if you can get your lead costs down, you could spend what you're spending right now and double your lead cost if you can cut your lead cost in half. And if you can improve conversions, okay, that can dramatically change your business. These are the things that we cover. All right, so with that being said, I hope you got a ton of value. Make sure you click on that link in the description. Check it out. Either way, get on the list, and we'll let you know when we reopen. And also, a lot of exclusive content I send out as well, so you want to be on that list. And with that being said, I hope you got a ton of value. Did I get everything, guys? How was the feedback? I didn't answer as many questions because I kind of got going, but I hope you guys got value. We're good? We're good? We're good? Hey, until next time, I'll see you guys on the internet. Later.
The number one person I go to learn what is most cutting edge with regards to internet traffic, advertising, free traffic, paid traffic is my buddy Vince Reed.
Please welcome to the stage, Vince Reed.
This guy is a total beast of a trainer. I mean, the guy is just an unbelievable genius.
Loud applause for Vince Reed.
Not any surprise, Vince just over-delivers.
Vince has been a huge help with bringing everything, you know, as far as lead generation, as far as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I like to call him like the Denzel Washington of internet marketing. He's just cool, he's classy, He is one of a handful that I trust 100%.
Love you guys. Thank you. Hope you got value.
This is a guy that has an amazing heart and an amazing knowledge. A great marketer, but someone who's always on the cutting edge of new traffic ideas and techniques and concepts, and he's just a super cool guy. I really appreciate him and love what he does.
He supports every type of business, doesn't matter what business you're building, and he genuinely cares about your business going forward.
There's so much hype in internet marketing and business, and he just brings it strong with exactly what to do and how to do it.
And guys, that completes the presentation. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Hope you guys get a ton of value. I'll be around all weekend.
Stand up. Give him a big round of applause. Let's go, guys.
You know, you have it in you to do whatever you want to do in this world, okay? It's right at your fingertips.
It's just amazing to see what Vince does every year, just the passionate people he brings into the room, the lives that he changes, and just the excitement in that room that happens every single time.
Nowhere else are you going to get over that hump of struggling with your online advertising if a leader like Vince is not helping you.
You have a goal and you have a dream and you just keep beating on that door, eventually that door is going to open.
He's achieved a lot of success. He is a company owner, but at the same time, he is in the trenches. He's in the trenches every day, learning new marketing skills. He's following other marketers. He's seeing what people are doing that are having success in their business, and then he finds out about that and learns it and applies it himself.
It's not about me, it's about you getting results, helping you get your business to the next level.
Vince is the real deal.
He's one of the top marketers out there today.
He just speaks the truth.
I owe him so much.
So this guy is amazing.
Vince is the man.
These are the foundational skills that can literally transform you into the person you want to be as an entrepreneur. So I would welcome you not just to applaud, but to stand and applaud for my good friend, my favorite person in the world, Mr. Vince Reed.